What if a single decision by a juror changed the fate of one of the most powerful men in music? That's what's happening right now in the Diddy trial. It's 7 a.m. outside the federal courthouse on Pearl Street. The scene is calm, but don't mistake calm for silence. Inside, the battle for narrative is in full swing. The jury, already at work, already sending signals. One juror, number 25, is already raising red flags. A PhD holding nuclear scientist, refusing to follow the herd. Now that's either a disruption or the voice of truth. The crossroads. The judge receives the note. We don't think juror 25 can follow your instructions. The prosecution wants him monitored, wants him constrained. The defense, they say, let him think, let him lead. Because real leadership isn't about agreement, it's about discernment. The bombshell question. Then the jury drops this. If someone passes a vial of a controlled substance just for personal use, is that RICO? Boom. That's the question. That one question tells us what they're wrestling with. Not arson, not trafficking. They're stuck on distribution, on whether a party pass of a vial makes a man a kingpin, the strategic split. Now the jury instruction becomes a power move. Prosecution says, say yes, keep it simple. Defense says, this isn't simplicity, it's nuance, and the law deserves precision. So here's what I'd say if I were on Diddy's defense team. Yes, passing a substance could qualify as distribution under federal law, but only if it was done knowingly and with the intent to distribute. That distinction isn't minor, it's everything. That phrase might determine the verdict. What this tells us. This is no longer just about Diddy. This is about precedent. If one party moment becomes a RICO conviction, then anybody who's ever handed something off is next. The jury's not just deciding a verdict, they're defining justice. If you were on that jury, would you convict on that alone? Would you call it distribution or discretion? Let me know your verdict in the comments, because this story is about more than law. It's about how power is interpreted in America.